At Baker's Pharmacy, care is what's most convenient for you. Care is being here when you need us. We're open evenings and weekends. Care is helping you save more. Most insurance plans and discount cards are accepted at your local Baker's Pharmacy. Care is saving you time by managing your prescriptions online. You can request refills, check order status, and more. Care is convenience that works for everyone. Baker's, a world of care is in store. Services and availability vary by location. Age and other restrictions may apply. For coverage, consult your health insurance company. Visit the pharmacy or our site for details.
Back here live on Radio Row, and of course, we all know that Donald Trump will speak tomorrow night, and he comes out to the same song. It's kind of like, I say this all the time, when Mariano Rivera came out to close and win the game for the Yanks, it was Metallica, Enter Sandman. Everybody's got their own entry music, and Trump has his song, Lee Greenwood, Proud to be an American, my greatest song ever. It's the greatest patriotic song ever. Lee has performed that song on this show many, many times. In fact, he did one from stage 17 years ago. John and Margot love him. So do I, the great American Lee Greenwood. Good morning, Lee.
Good morning. Thank you. It's great to be on the air with you.
It's always good to see you.
Thank you.
And you look great. You got your American flag shirt on.
Absolutely. I have more red, white, and blue than anybody in the country, I think, as far as clothing goes.
I think you do. Every time I see you, you're dressed in red, white, and blue.
Yeah, well,
you live the life. You don't just sing the song.
Well, I guess maybe when I'm in public eye, I like to have something red, white, and blue that identifies not just who I am, because everybody, it's funny when going through security here at the RNC, it seems like all the Secret Service guys and all the police, they all know who I am, but they kind of give it a little smile, and then they're like, all right, now take your stuff out of your pockets and let's go through the magnetometer. Okay.
I think Eric Trump had to do the same thing yesterday. So
absolutely.
I'm sure. So I want to take you back to Saturday. You and Trump are very, very close.
Yes.
You've sung that song for him a million times at a million different venues. Where were you when the president was shot, and how scared were you?
We were in Nashville. My wife and I were actually shopping for a couple of things that I'd be wearing here at the RNC because we needed a new look. And we were in our car pulling into the garage, and my wife's brother from East Tennessee was watching the news and got the immediate feed about him being shot and shot.
Yeah.
And we were naturally, I was there for the Kennedy shooting. I was there for the Reagan shooting. I remember this. And when it happened, I went, no, not again, please. And then, of course, I saw the replay of it where he jumped up and he said, I got to have my shoes on, which I thought that was great. And then his fist in the air. And, of course, that iconic picture, which whoever took that picture from, showed me the American flag in the background, the sniper on the building. And I'm like, yes, he's okay. He's going to jump up, and of course, when he walked in the arena last night, he had the big, bandage on his right ear, which showed he's going to be okay. They probably had to put some stitches in it or whatever, but he's going to be great and fine. And it was so proud moment last night where once again I could bring attention to the man that'll be our 47th president.
So let me go back to Monday night. So Here you are, you're in the arena. And the whole Trump crew is there, his newest vice president now, J.D. Vance, his whole family. And they announce that President Trump is in the building. He's going to be coming out. And there you are. And another opportunity, of course, to sing. What was that moment like for you?
They had it. I did a quick sound check without the band. An interesting point, the band used to work for me. They were 10 years in my employee. That's Six Wire. They're all great players.
You mean the band?
Yeah.
Levon Helm?
No. The band that was on stage on Monday night.
Right.
That's the guys that used to work for me. And so it was familiar with. So I didn't do a sound check with them. But when they handed me the mic and I walked up on stage and started addressing the RNC. And, of course, I get this ovation from my career, and it's great. But then I started being who I am. I'm a Republican. I'm a Christian, and I want to ignite the audience. And so I did. And then the appearance of former President Donald Trump walking down. I was surprised that he had already announced who the VP was going to be. But I thought he was going to do that live, but he already had done it in a tweet. And so he was in the audience as well and walking down the steps adjacent from me where I was looking across the arena. And so for that moment, when I got to introduce him on Monday night, it was fantastic. I mean, and the salute at the end, where he saluted me and I saluted him back.
Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, all the things you've done, Lee Greenwood, in your amazing career. And I don't want people to think he wrote one song. I mean, certainly that song is maybe your biggest hit, but you've got a ton. You've got a ton of big hits. But taking all that into play, a moment like that last night has to be one of the tops in your lifetime.
It will be one of the lasting memories I have working with all of the presidents in the past. I sang at 2 inaugurations, 41 at the Lincoln Memorial, but also Donald Trump and his election campaign winning in 2020. And so here I am again, marching towards this next point. It's hard to believe that, in my years of living, I'm 81. I'll be 82 in October.
Are you 81?
Yes.
Oh, Lee, I got to be honest with you. You look like $1 million. Well, I'm serious. I thought you were much younger.
Well, thank you very much for that. I was an athlete, and I think that probably plays into the fact that I never did drugs, never smoked, never drank.
Never. Well, what kind of ball did you play? Baseball?
Baseball, then basketball, then racquetball. So
Look at you.
I played racquetball into my 70s. But my constitution is good. I'm energetic, as you see. I'm really quick, and sometimes that plays against me. But I always like to be quicker than slower.
So what is? I agree with that. So on the way out, any more responsibilities here in Milwaukee this week? Or are you just going to watch President Trump tomorrow like the rest of us?
No, I'm going to play every day.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. So I sang last night as well, and then I'm opening the event today at Brewer Stadium. At 1 o'clock, I'm singing the national anthem.
No way.
And then I'll be singing several times there. And then also, again, Thursday, if they want me to sing to introduce the president again on Thursday night, probably as well.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. When I think of President Trump and the people that are important to him and people important to our country, just so you know, you come to mind right away.
Well,
and now every time you give me an opportunity to play your song, that makes me even happier. So thank you.
I'm proud to be a cog in the wheel. And proud to let the nation know that, as the president has already pointed out, we have to have faith and prayer in this country.
100% right. That is the great Lee Greenwood right here on Sid and Friends in the Morning. Always great to catch up with Lee. We'll take a short break. Lots more to do. A bunch of House Republicans, they're going to stop by as well. More on a Wednesday from Radio Row right after these words.
America. We are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. By honoring your sacred vocation of nursing, you impact your family, your friends, and your community. At Grand Canyon University, our online RN to BSN, MSN, or DNP degree programs allow you to balance online coursework with local in-person clinical, practicum, or immersion hours. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.